Assalamualaikum, my dear students. I hope all of you are fine and doing well. The topic here we are going to discuss it is the properties of halides of phosphorus. So the word halide is simply means when an element is going to react with the halogens, then the resulting product that it is formed, it is known as the halides. Now the word halide is the word derived from the halogens. Here we are going to talk about the halides of the phosphorus, and phosphorus has its two types of the halides, in which its number one halide is PCl3, which is phosphorus trichloride, and the second we have PCl5, which is phosphorus pentachloride. Now the trichloride and the pentachloride means three chlorine or halogen atoms are present with the phosphorus, and when we're talking about the pentachloride, I think there are five chlorine atoms are going to be present with the phosphorus and making up that halide. So here we will discuss its properties. When we talk about the properties, they are of two types. The number one, we have their chemical properties, that how do they react with other substances and what type of products they are going to be formed. And the second type of properties we will talk over there is the physical properties. And the physical properties are the properties in which we will tell about their melting point, we will talk about its boiling point, we will talk about its density, and etc. So let's start its properties. The number one is halide of phosphorus, which is phosphorus trichloride PCl3. When we talk about its physical properties, it is a colorless fuming liquid. The fuming liquid means which reduces or produces the fumes when it is an open atmosphere or in the air, and its physical state, it is in the liquid state. And here we have its boiling point, which is 76 degrees Celsius. So it started to boil at very low temperature, which is less than the boiling point of water. If we talk about the water over there, its boiling point is 100 degrees Celsius, and it's 76 degrees Celsius, which is less than the 100 degrees Celsius or the boiling point of the water. And it freezes at minus 112 degrees Celsius, which is also less than the water because the water started to freeze at 0 degrees Celsius. So both are the properties of the phosphorus phosphorus trichloride. And here we have its structure, in which the phosphorus, as it contains 5 electrons, when it has 3 chloride attached to it, then it has this structure and it just shares 3 electron pairs, but while the other 2 electron pair will remain as the lone pair over it. So these are the some physical properties of the phosphorus trichloride. After this we have some chemical properties of phosphorus trichloride. So the type of reactions that the carb phosphorus trichloride can give two types of the reaction. In the first one reaction, the PCl3 is going to be react with the chlorine and it produces PCl5, which is the phosphorus pentachloride. So this is the first chemical reaction of the phosphorus trichloride. And in the second reaction, it combines with the atmospheric oxygen slowly and forms a phosphorus oxychloride. So here it is going to react with the oxygen and produces the phosphorus oxychloride, in which the oxygen is present in between chlorine and phosphorus. So these two reactions can be happened with the help of the phosphorus trichloride. After this we have a third and fourth chemical reaction, in which it is as soluble in organic solvents, but readily reacts with the water to form the phosphorus acid. If the substance is soluble in organic solvents like benzene and CCl4, which is carbon tetrachloride, then the substance is non-polar, so it should not be soluble in the water, do not react with the water, but in reality it reacts with it, and when it reacts with the water it produces the acid, which is H3PO3. This is the simple formation of the phosphorus acid and along with the production of the HCl. And the fourth reaction which it can react with the alcohols and the carboxylic acid forming and the respective chloro derivative and the phosphorus acid. So here we have this alcohol which is the methanol and his phosphorus trichloride. It produces methyl chloride and phosphorus acid. And on the other hand, when it reacts with the acetic acid, this is the phosphorus trichloride. It produces the its respective derivative, which is the chloro derivative chloroacetate. On the other hand, it produces the phosphorus acid. So the two products are in common, which is the phosphorus acid production. Well, it's going to react with the alcohols and the carboxylic acids. After this, we have some properties of the second halide of the phosphorus, which is the phosphorus pentachloride. It is yellowish white crystalline solid and it can be easily sublime at 100 degrees Celsius. Sublimation is a process in which the solid is directly converted into the gas or the vapors. Third one, it gives fumes in the moist air with an irritating smell, so that smell would not be bearable for the long time. Here we have its structure in which the three chloride ions are on the one side and the two chloride ions are on the other side, and the bond length between them it is 202 picometer, and the chloride ions that are present in front of this here the bond length is 240 picometer. So this was the simple physical properties of the phosphorus pentachloride, and here we have its chemical properties. The first property that it can be easily decomposes on heating and produces the two products like PCl3 and chlorine. So this is the simple decomposition in which it produces phosphorus trichloride and chlorine gas. And the second, it can easily convert it into the different chlorides like by reacting with the metals, as when it reacts with the metal like zinc, it produces zinc chloride and phosphorus trichloride. So these are the simple chemical reactions that it can do with other substances. I hope you guys understand about the topic, and if you have any queries, you may ask me about that in the comment section, and I will get back to you guys soon. The next topic that we will discuss it is the oxides of phosphorus in detail. For that time, you guys keep learning and have a good day.